Hello guys, in this new tutorial of .NET MAUI, today you're gonna see how to open a PDF file in your iOS application. Before that, I invite you to see the old videos for Android because you're gonna use the same project. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell for more videos. Let's go to the iOS folder and create a new folder called Services, in which we're gonna define the file services the file service for iOS. So let's implement the iFiles service interface in which we're going to define the content of save and view methods. So let's begin by getting the path of the personal folder. After that, we need to define the second variable called file path. It will be path.combine, the path and the file name. So now we need to create an empty file like in Android. So let's create a file stream, and after that we set the stream position to 0. After that we need to copy the stream incoming from internet to the created empty file stream.close, and after that we need to define how to open our PDF file in Android. So that's why you're going to use UI view controller, the new variable current controller equal to UI application create dot shared application dot window dot root view controller. So here we're gonna check while the current controller dot presentation controller different from null, we're gonna looping. The current controller will be equal to the current controller dot presented view controller. Great. So now let's define new variable current view. It will be equal to the current controller view and QL preview controller, in which we're gonna preview the PDF file. After that we need QL preview item equal to new QL preview item bundle. So this is a new class that will be defined here. Let's create a new helper here folder in which we're going to create a new class called preview controller data source. Let's extend this class from the QL preview controller data source, in which we need to define the item. Let's initialize this in the constructor here. Great. Now let's override two other methods here. So override preview item count. So let's do this line, add override here, and return 1. So there are only one item to show. And here let's override another method called get preview item, like the other one, and let's return the item. Great. In the second class here, we need to define QL preview item file system, which extends QL preview item. Great. Let's initialize. So here in the constructor, we need the file name and the file path. Let's create a field file name and another one file path. Great. Let's initialize it here in the constructor. After that, we need to override the preview item title. It will be here the file name. And the second property is a preview item URL, which will be nsurl dot from path, from string, sorry. Great. And the last class will be QL preview item bundle, which will extend here the preview item. And the same thing, we need the file name and the file path in the constructor here. Let's initialize two fields here. First one, the file name, and second one, file path. Type of string initialized in the constructor. Great. After that, we need to override preview item title. Will be the file name and the URL. So here's a special. The URL will be get. Let's create a new variable called document. It will be equal to nsBundle dot main bundle dot bundle path, and the library here is equal to path dot combine the document and the file name documents, yeah, and the file path, sorry, and the last one, the URL will be equal to nsurl dot from file name, and we give the lib here, and we return the URL. Great. That's all. Let's move here to the file service, importing the namespace, and after that we need to create the data source here equal to a new preview controller data source item, and finally the current controller dot presentation controller view controller, which takes the QL preview, and the second one is true to say this animated, and the last one will be null. There is no callback. Great. Before that, I think we need to change the presentation to the presented view controller. Great. Let's run. Before running this, we need to make some changes here on the main page. So let's using the correct namespace here for iOS. Like I said last time, you need to use real case, you need to use this from the IOC. So he just said that it's not available for Android. Never mind. Should be okay. Let's run and see. Here we have the application. Clicking the button. Great. Here we have our PDF. So that's all for today. Thank you very much and see you on the next video.